What if I told you the life that you want may not exist in America anymore? Let's talk about it. In 2027, more Americans than ever are making that one decision that is going to change their lives forever. They're leaving. And it's not because they hate America. It's simply because we want freedom, we want peace, we want happiness, we want affordability and time. All of which, let's be honest, you cannot get in America. I'm just saying. And after researching for years, people who have moved to Mexico, Bali, Thailand, any place in Asia, like China, Tokyo, all these different places, I realized something. We're not stuck in America. We're scared to start. So in this video, I'm going to show you why people are planning to relocate, the real benefits of relocating that nobody likes to talk about, and the exact first step you're going to need to take to be able to relocate outside of America. This video might completely change how you see your future. I do have my notes over here, but for years, what were we told success looks like? Working nonstop, paying expensive rent, being exhausted, barely being able to afford life, waiting until you retire to enjoy freedom. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But social media changed everything because now we have the ability to view people living in apartments overseas for half the price of what we're paying in America. They have a good work-life balance. Where's a good work-life balance in America? Please raise your hand. Safer cities, healthcare that don't cost 2 kidneys, and people who actually look happy. Like they are happy. They also have a slower life, which I long for. I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. to start work at 6 a.m. I'm a mom too, so I have to get my kid ready, get them to school. I get right to work, my 9 to 5, the devil. Get off work, right into mom duties, then bed, and then do it again. It should be illegal. It should be. Because once you see that other side of life, this one starts to become a little bit unbearable. And that starts to become a little bit unhard to see. Now, because I saw what y'all was paying for rent over there. I seen that work-life balance. I seen y'all was meeting new people. And I seen y'all love the weather over there. And I seen y'all was finding a little community and getting used to the language. And I seen all, I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that. So the first benefit of moving outside of America, we already know this, the lower cost of living and not being in survival mode, okay? People's rent are up to $2,000 or more. Mine's $1,700. Healthcare is expensive, okay? You can be paying a premium, and when you get there, they still gonna want something. They still gonna want something. Although you've been paying a premium, right? They're still gonna want something. Open them pockets up. It's America. Groceries. Let's not even talk about groceries because you're gonna be at least spending $200 or $300 a week. A week, right? Am I lying? And all of that to still be struggling. I want out. Especially when I see people living in Vietnam for half the price. I want out. Colombia, half the price. Mexico, half the price of everything I just mentioned. Like, imagine not feeling financially suffocated every month. The second benefit of leaving America is in most countries, the life feels slower. It feels more humane. People are outside more. They're with friends and family more. Like, you get more time. You do not get time in America. I'm sorry. Where can I pick some up? Because I don't have it. A lot of Americans don't even realize that how stressed they are until they leave. The third benefit of leaving America is more freedom and flexibility. Remote work changed everything because imagine you being able to work remotely, taking your remote job, whatever that may be, to another country and having freedom. I'm sorry. More time for travel, more time for family that you're going to meet over there, more time for new friends that you're going to meet over there, more time to enjoy life. For the first time in history, freedom is becoming portable. Benefit number 4 of leaving America, personal growth. This one is my favorite because moving abroad forces you to become a different person. Whether you know that or not, it's going to force you to grow. It's going to force you to become more confident, more adaptable, more independent, and more open-minded. Traveling first already changes your identity. Moving abroad makes you a different person for the better. Benefit number 5 of leaving America. A lot of people from all those videos that I be watching on YouTube, or a lot of them, they wake up and they realize, wait, this is the first time I've actually been present in my life. They actually feel present. You stop living on autopilot and you begin designing your life instead of surviving it. This is the main thing that I see from watching all of the YouTube videos. They are making their lives, not surviving it. Now we're going to get into the 5 steps on starting your relocation, okay? Because I'm going to be relocating next year. You're going to be relocating next year because you're watching this video. And I'm going to hold myself accountable just like I'm going to hold you accountable, okay? First, you're going to decide what you want. Don't pick a country because it's trendy. Because personally, I'm thinking about the Philippines or Vietnam. That's not trendy. And quite frankly, if I told somebody here in America, those 2 countries, they'd be like, you're going to the war? Don't be like that, okay? You're going to ask yourself, I wrote down the questions that we're going to ask ourselves. We're going to ask ourselves, do we want beaches? Do we want a fast city life? Do we want safety? We all want safety though. Cheap living, do you want a luxury over there? Because I know luxury over here, baby, about $7,000 a month. I ain't got that. Okay, I don't want luxury over here, but do you want luxury over there? You're going to sit down and you're going to write these things out. Dating, who you want to date, baby, because I don't know who you want to date. What type of community do you want to have? Do you want to have business opportunities where you're going to be moving? And how big on your list is peace? Mine's pretty up there. Also, if you have children, you got to think about schooling. How is schooling done over there? Do you want to do homeschooling? Do you want to do international schooling? I've been looking up these things. You will have to research these things. I know if you're thinking about relocating, you already got that down pat. This is going to be step number 1 of your relocating plan. And I'm just going to briefly go over mine. Okay, yes, I want the beach. Okay. I don't really want the city life. I want a little bit more of a slower life. I want somewhere that's kid friendly. Then you want to start narrowing down your options. This is going to be step 2. Narrow down your options. Mine are narrowed down to Vietnam and the Philippines. Okay. This is what I have narrowed it down to. I did have Mexico on the list. I took that off. Mexico, however, might be perfect for you. Put that on your list. Start researching, looking at some expat videos on YouTube. Get like an idea of, what the life is like over there, the pace. Some other good ones: Portugal, Mexico, like I just mentioned. Thailand is still a good one. Costa Rica, Indonesia. What you want to compare with your countries are the cost of living, safety, Wi-Fi. A lot of people don't think about that. What the Wi-Fi talking about? Healthcare, expat community. Because when you get over there, baby, you're not going to see people that look like you, maybe. I don't know. What the weather talking about? Look up the weather. Can you do this type of weather? Can you do that type of weather? Because baby, I would love to move to London, yeah? But rainy all the time? No, actually no. Also think about transportation. Step 3 of your relocating plan. You're going to have to learn the visa requirements. This is where most people get overwhelmed, but it's actually manageable, okay? Once you have narrowed down your country, you need to look at the visa requirements. What they talking about for you to get over there. What do you need? A, B, C, D, write them down and start working towards getting that paperwork done. Now, the different types of visas, I wrote them down. There's a tourist visa, a digital nomad visa, student visas, retirement visa, and work visas. These are mostly the common ones for different countries. I just want to remind you, you don't have to have everything figured out, okay? You just have to start. That's my problem. That's not going to be your problem because you're going to write these steps down and you're going to do them because we're relocating next year, right? Step 4 of your relocating plan. You're going to have to create an exit plan that is financially stable. Do not move impulsively. Don't do that. I've seen people be like, oh, I moved over there with $500. Don't do that. Because yes, that's risky. Yes, they did make it, but that's going to also be stress. We keep in stress in America, okay? We're not taking stress to the next country with, especially not financial stress. We're not doing that. You need to build up a savings, an emergency savings, okay? Because little hidden whatever, I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to have it. Remote income, however that's going to be, you need to set it up. Online business, get that started, set it up. If you're going to be selling digital products, go ahead and get that ball rolling. If you're going to be doing Amazon associate links and stuff, go ahead and get that ball rolling. Freelancing, if you're going to do that, get it started. Plan it out, get a budget, write it down, have it on paper, be able to look at it. The next financial plan, downsize. You need to start. I went through my daughter's room and got rid of so many toys today. Babe, they can't come with us. They can't. And a lot of your things is not going to be able to come with you either. And that's going to also be a part of your financial plan, because you can sell a lot of your things and get money and set it aside and start stacking, right? Exactly. Because you got to think about it. Freedom becomes a lot less scary when you have a financial plan. Am I right or am I right? Step 5 of your relocating plan is going to be to visit the country. Okay. I know you didn't think I was going to make you move over there without visiting first. Please don't do that. You might be in for a rude awakening. Please get around and visit. You have to test the country first. I recommend minimum 2 weeks. Some people do month. Local transportation, you're gonna have to get into there. You're gonna have to get your feet wet. Okay. I'm gonna have to get on them mopeds. I'm gonna have to get on them scooters. I'm gonna have to, because I need to see what it's talking about. I'm gonna have to order me some grabs. I gotta visit the local grocery shops. In this 2 weeks, you need to be pretending like you live there. And could you live there? That's what you need to be doing within them 2 weeks. But within that time frame, you can't pretend like this is a vacation. Okay, this is not a vacation. This is gonna be your new house. So you're gonna have to act like that. You gotta explore the neighborhoods, explore the local areas. Make some friends within that short period. Make friends. Be social. I know it's gonna be scary. Be social. You're gonna have to come out the box. You know what I mean? Don't fall in love with vacation mode, okay? Fall in love with, can I do this every day? Can this be my new life here in this new place? Those are the 5 relocation steps. Now, the truth is, most people won't relocate. I know that because I'm still here, right? Most people are gonna watch these videos. They're gonna put this stuff in their back pocket. They're gonna like the video. Please like the video and subscribe, because I'm gonna be holding you accountable and you're gonna be holding me accountable. But the truth is, most people won't relocate. And not even because they can't, but because fear will grab their ankle and yank it. We're not letting fear stop us anymore. And mainly the fear comes from leaving family behind, starting over, fear of being uncomfortable, fear of failing altogether, and fear of looking crazy to other people. But I'm telling you now, almost every person that I have watched on all of those YouTube videos, they have all said the same thing. I wish I would have done it sooner. Now is our chance. We have to do this. I'm talking to myself in the camera because we've got to do this. I'm also talking to you. You've got to do this. This is something that you've been wanting to do. Let's do it together. Because you got to think, your life is happening right now. And if there is a voice inside of you that's saying, I have to do this, I've always wanted to do this, I must do this, there has to be more to life. Maybe you should listen. And I'm going to be your sign to listen. I want to also say, relocating will not magically solve all of your problems, but a new environment can unlock a completely different version of you. And you do not have to stay somewhere that no longer aligns with you anymore or with the life that you want. So if you've ever dreamt of leaving America, this is your sign. I'm telling you now. Meet me over there because I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Because the more I research this lifestyle, the more I realize I want freedom. Okay, comment down below what country you would move to tomorrow if fear did not exist. Because I'm going to tell you mine, and I'm going to be going to the Philippines. I don't know. And if you would be going to the Philippines, please comment down below and let me know, because let's meet y'all. I'm so excited to meet new friends, to meet new people, to actually start this journey that I've been wanting to start for decades. Y'all don't even understand. Decades, babes. Decades. It's now time. It is now time. I'm glad you found my channel. Now it's going to be all about travel. I used to do makeup videos, lifestyle videos, and now it's about travel, because I got to get around. I got to get around this earth, okay? And I want to see all of it, and I want freedom, and I want to get my time back, and I want to find happiness, and I want peace. And sometimes relocating is the way you get that. Please subscribe to my channel because this channel is going to be about freedom, travel, and building a life that you actually want to live.